What is up guys, Arthur here with another matchup guide video. Today we are covering Gwen versus Riven. So the runes that you want are these. You go TP Exhaust always. It's by far the best setup and you will even see why. It just cuts her burst by a lot. Exhaust just way too good versus Riven not to take. Even in team fights you can just exhaust her so she doesn't kill your team. So the build will be Riftmaker into Tabby into Nashor, Shadow Flame, Deadcap Void. So this is your build. If you want, you can skip the Riftmaker. The Riftmaker makes it so much easier to actually survive lane, which is all you really want in this matchup. Because if Gwen goes even versus Riven, she can contest her, she can be more useful in team fights. That's pretty much it. Let's just get into it. So level 1 as per usual, versus these strong level 1 champions, you always just soak XP and you don't farm. Just be careful here, and we test if she's aggro. So this is kind of a mistake. She could have like double Q'd on me, got an auto. I do have bone plating so I don't take that much damage. I'm a little bit greedy. If you see that they're very aggro, just soak XP and chillax until it's under tower, and then your laning phase can begin. I missed that Q right there, unlucky, it's fine. Sometimes it happens. Try to Q this one, no. See, we're fine just giving up a couple of CS so we don't take too much damage. If you take too much damage and use your potions, it's really hard to fight them on the rebounds, because then you don't have the potions or the HP to fight back, and then they freeze on you, you have to back, use your TP. This way you can save your TP to use it more efficiently. And we can see she pushes in this wave. Now really important versus Riven, you have to spam ping here, missing, which is what I'm not doing. So Riven loves to roam on, so she loves to push in 3 waves and then roam. It's pretty standard for them. They have a lot of dashes, they're fast around the map early into the game, and people do not expect it. So always ping SS when she pushes a huge wave into you. She usually should just back, but sometimes they will use that opportunity to roam. Let's see here. So reason you don't EQ on her here, her shield is up. Always keep that in mind, that she can just shield your Q and then you're left with no damage. Q is your primarily damage, and you want to kind of wait for her to use the shield, or do what I just did and try to make it unexpectable. Also, what I've noticed in the Riven versus Gwen matchup is that using your W only for all-ins. So never edge in the Riven unless you're close to your tower, because she's gonna all-in you with the cooldown down, and then you're just gonna get rolled over and you're gonna get one shot. The armor is very useful versus her, so keep that in mind. All we want to do here is shove this in, and then we have such an easy laning phase. If we can shove this in, we can back and get some nice items. Took a really good trade there. So I'm not gonna back yet because I'm still healthy. I still have exhaust. My bubble is down, my W is up, but we got all 3 of her potions and we're still healthy in the term. And she keeps messing up these shields on my Qs, and because of that I can just stay whenever I want. So whenever you're versus these early lane game bullies, what you actually do, if you ever get them this low, like, you don't really care whether or not you kill them, right? All you want to do is survive lane, and then you've already won pretty much versus Riven. So you just keep her in lane with this low HP, and then you can just pretty much scale for free. Like, she can't back right here and she can't kill me, so we're hard chilling. Since we're rushing Riftmaker, the best item to get on your back is the Hunting Eyes, and we want to get it ASAP. So next wave we can buy the Hunting Eyes, buy a refillable, back TP, then if she pushes the wave we can freeze the wave on her, deny her a wave, get a favorable laning position, so near our tower where she can't all-in us, and that's pretty much all we want. So this is why we are staying one more wave. Obviously it's because of the Hunting Eyes gold. We can shove this. She can't all-in. If we didn't have exhaust, she could literally flash on us, ignite, one shot the shy combo, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, Riven combos. But yeah, so we're back here, and she has a option. If she freezes this, then she might lose that wave, right? So her only option is to shove it and just let me freeze on her, because she can't really stay on a longsword, right? She just can't stay in lane, right? Probably her best option was not to touch the waves and let them crash in the middle. This way she loses the least, but whatever. This is the best way to use your TP versus non-TP users like Riven, like Darius in the previous video. By the way, if you haven't watched other videos, watch the Darius, Jax, and Tryndamere one. All hard matchups that you can learn and be a lot better at. I also have a spreadsheet down in the description below that you can check out. There's some tips for every matchup, which runes to take, which items to take, etc. So she comes back into lane, she wastes her shield pretty much, and because of that we queue in. Now because of our exhaust, she can't all in us. Now you wanna hold on to this exhaust like it's your firstborn child, right? You wanna see we edge her there, and it's actually useful, but that's a very rare case versus Riven. And then we have TF coming in here, and then he dies to the Talon, unlucky. And you can't really hit that R3, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't kill her, and she has 6,000 jumps, which is why you should be really careful whenever you fight the Riven, that she can just jump away. The only reason I went in is because of the TF, did not think this guy would flash in, but we got her flash, which is not bad. So yeah, like, the exhaust, you only use it when she Rs, right? Keep that in mind, obviously after 6 before the exhaust can be used. If it's down, then you're very vulnerable, and you have to keep that in mind that if she has ignite and ulti and you don't have exhaust, she can one-shot you, even with the hunting guys. If you're like 70%, 80%, just be careful of that. It's also really hard to get away from a Riven. So also keep in mind versus Riven, she has a lot of dashes and no mana, so she gets back into lane really quick. I think that her going Hexdrinker is a pretty huge mistake. Like we've said at the start, see how fast she's back. Like she's just back super fast. Like keep in mind she has ulti here, but if we take good trades we can actually kill her here, especially with the exhaust. We don't really need our ulti to kill a target, we just need to rotate our Qs, right? Because Gwen's Qs do a lot of damage in the early game, and there we go, pop the exhaustion, she ulted. Now be really careful here. If you miss this Q, you're dead, right? You have to hold it. You have to hold this Q until your E is up, or until you're sure that you're absolutely gonna hit it. She has no flash, her cooldowns are down, you have about 3 to 5 seconds, so you can wait for your E, and then kill her right here, and that's pretty much GG for the lane. She misses this fat wave, and I can get plates, and yeah. So let's get back into the Hexdrinker. The Hexdrinker buy is really bad because, as we said at the start of the lane, all Gwen wants to do in this laning matchup is survive, right? Get as high farm as possible and not die to the Riven, and then you can outscale her. There we go for the plates. So we're really close to our Riftmaker. Really want to get that power. That's a huge power spike this early into the game. So I'm gonna push this wave and get Riftmaker gold, and at that point she can't really ever go on me. The only problem with this matchup is she has so many dashes, and Gwen's kind of bad into champions with that much mobility. We can't really ever force a fight onto her. Just gonna go save back here so I can never get cancelled, and then coming back into lane here with fast forwarded, we have Riftmaker. We're basically untouchable here. She has a Talon jungle, I think, and we can probably even 1v2 them if we play well. If we fight on our Riftmaker stack, so we're not afraid of anything here. When you see us up, a kill ahead, 2 plates ahead. See how we've gotten here without pretty much any aggression. We've gotten so ahead. Looks like she's moving. My team's fighting there. Let's see what we can do in this fight. I have a Riftmaker, right? I'm very strong. My team doesn't layer CC well. I missed TR2. I missed TR3 on the Talon. Kind of unlucky. And then Sona gets the shutdown. We probably shouldn't go for more here since my R is down and my Jarvan dies. And Let's see, I don't think I can survive this either. I'm getting eaten by the Voidlings. We get Janna's heal. And that's pretty much a throw right there. We did, I was super ahead, and now with Riven getting those kills, she got 2 kills. Or did she get 3 kills maybe? Just like that, my team kinda screwed me over with that invade. What can you do? Not much. So we're on even gold. I still have my Riftmaker and boots, so I'm not that weak. It's still playable, but you can see how little damage we deal. We get 1 more Q in. Not bad damage, honestly, into a full maw. And wow, she just keeps letting me have that. Could have maybe all in there. It's not that easy. She is a Riven, right? And she gets the fat shield from Mom. So you just want to chill here. You have your exhaust. She can't ever kill you. She can pretty much only die if she engages on you, which she knows if she's a good player. So she's just gonna chill and let her team carry her. And that's pretty much it. We have 3 grubbies here. I don't know where she went. I don't really remember. There she is. Wants to fight again. That's fine. See how fast the Riftmaker stacks here. She can't do anything into a stacked Riftmaker. Can I go and look for plants here since I'm kind of chunked? Oh, never mind. I'm just backing and TPing in because I have Tabby Gold. And mute that guy since he's spam pinging. TP back to lane, get Tabby. Now at this point she can't really kill me. Like there's 0% chance. I also have exhaust if things go south. And so what you want to do right here is you want to push a wave, and you have 3 grubbies. You don't really push towers as fast as Gwen without Nasher, right? But you can still push it pretty fast. You're still a Gwen, and you have 3 grubbies, and there we go. We push for the first tower, which is 550 gold. They buffed it. You can just ignore her here. You don't really care. She popped her R. So what you do right here, you pop the Q, miss the R. You just have to rotate Qs. So into these hard MR stackers that don't deal that much damage, you can see she's not dealing that much damage to me, right? You can see the power of Riftmaker and Tabby, right? See how little damage she deals to me. You just want to rotate your Qs, right? Your Qs here are your biggest damage. Your Rs are going to do very, very little damage this early into the game. It's more or less here for a slow. You just want to make sure you hit your Qs. Kind of missed the last snip there. Didn't even need this exhaust, honestly. We destroyed her. Her jungle comes unlucky, but we still got the first tower, and we got her flash. We got her ignite. All in all, pretty good. She has Merc's Maw, as you can see right there, so she's very insecure. If she had like a normal build, we'd murder her 10 times over there. So thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment, leave a like. It helps out the channel a lot. If you don't like this kind of content, tell me why. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Peace.